Hello again, a new day, a new experiment, and today it's the big day, 18th of April, and it's looking like a Helium network. It's starting transfer to Solana, commuting to Solana, whatever, I don't understand a thing about that. But anyway, I'm not giving up the idea, so I'm gonna still pushing the things forward, and let's see what we can improve or make the things, getting smooth, run for a small profit. Why not? It's a profit, Small profit is better than no profit, okay? So, what's in my mind? Do you remember these guys? This is a TV antenna or cable TV splitter, And this one, it's advertised like a two-way splitter, 5 to 1000 megahertz. 868 megahertz should be very well fitted in this band. What I want to do today is to see if we can use something like that for splitting signal, antenna signal in between two or maybe more. I know this is a 75 ohms impedance because it's related to TV and cable broadcasting and stuff like that. For short cables and something, I don't think it's really important, I don't think it's really matter. I just want to try to open it up and to test the things afterwards with my NanoVna to see about signals in between ports. Let me try to open it up if it's possible, and it should be possible. We have to take this cover up. There are two kinds of splitters. Very cheap ones, which are just a kind of transformer inside there with a ferrite core. They are not so good because it's very simple, it's just adapting the impedance. I really hope this one it's with a PCB, and that will make things much better. Anyway, a splitter doesn't matter how good is it. At least the two ports one, it will introduce a 50% losing. The outputs will have 50%. I'm really curious to see what's the isolation between ports. All right, so we have two transformers there. In fact, but nothing else, nothing more. I'm thinking about nothing more like parts, capacitors or something else. It's just two coils, probably transformers. Yeah, there are transformers. Kind of disappointed. How can we do that? I'm thinking about having these guys out and soldering cables to the, okay, this is ground, I suppose, and that's another ground there. Okay, so we can solder cables with the right connectors, and probably we can test it with NanoVna. I was really hoping to be a little bit more complex, but it's not, so we are working with what we have. It's in the air, and this one, same story. So all the connectors here are in the air. People, I'm very good on destroying things. My nickname is the Master of Disaster. Yeah. Okay. One is out. This splitter is made for that kind of thick cable like LMR400. I don't know what's the equivalent for TV cables. Here we have the right cable. RG58 will be just fine. If you don't have anything like this, buy one from KO. It's really nice. No physical connection in between ports. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, now it's fine. And we have the input cable. Not very elegant, but I don't care. Very good. I believe we got no short there, but we'll see in a moment. Guys, flux is everything. Yeah, I need some help. And perfect. That will be covered with some aluminum foil. Next. Well, I'm pretty sure the purists will say, you know, the cables should have a specific length, and the case should be, I don't know, golden or something. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just experimenting. So, for the sake of having fun, all the mathematics and physics and whatever, they are out of my eyes, you know, and my prospects, let's say. Okay, so there's the input here. We need an adapter. And this is 50 ohms terminator here. Okay, nothing else to do but to try to get this thing, lots of adapters. And moment of truth, yeah, I was expect that we have 4.88 dB losing. Let me take out the terminator. Oh, 5.01 back here. Well, I think we can use that. Of course we can. Let me stimulus start from 800 megahertz and okay, let me have some more, like 500 megahertz, and stop at 1200. Well, it's pretty okay. We are at 580 here, and I think it's usable. Now, okay, back, start 820 megahertz and stop at 900. That's our LoRa band, 5.6.23, 551. 4.3. I was expected that. Now let's see how much do we have in between ports. It's a very good isolation between ports. Oh man, very nice. You know what that means? They don't shoot each other. Minus 42. This is so great. And it's also physical isolation there. Look there. Minus 42. This is great. Port 1 with port 2. Okay. It's looking good. Let me check this one. Here. Of course, same story. Minus 41.5. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What about... Well, okay, now we have to try something else. Let this guy here. I want to see the other way. You know, we have the output to the input now. Come on. Yeah. Almost the same. So, this is bidirectional. That means the output, look here, 5.03. So the output can be used the other way, you know, to send signal to the input. And now back, that's the input, one of the outputs, 5.13 dB losing. These are the results, probably with a better splitter. With a wider band, there are splitters going up to 2.5 gigahertz. I suppose we can use that. Yeah. 5.46. Okay, let me see the other port. 5.78. But let's not forget we have a lot of connectors here, so it's always a mess with these adapters and so on. Okay, finally, what can I say? I believe this is working. We had a first test, if you remember, 4.3 or something, losing to one channel, to one port. I expected 3, but let's not forget the connectors, let's not forget the cables and so on. So yes, I think it can be used. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to find another splitter, you know, with a larger band, and maybe a better construction, because this is very simple. This is just 2 transformers, and I'll do some more tests. I'm very confident about this will work. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it's useful. Like always, please subscribe and like, and of course be creative, and don't forget to have fun. Bye bye.